But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Now listen, I'm feeling extra spicy today and I have a lot of things to say, okay? Before we get into it, girl, listen. If you are looking for a new messy best friend, who is messy, who has a side of dyslexia and ADHD, girl, and who loves random story times, sings randomly, does crazy ass shit, you come to the right channel, okay, girl? So make sure you are subscribed. Listen, I am just sick and damn tired of people making fun of Selena Gomez's accent on her movie Emilia Perez, okay? It all started with Eugenio Derbez, okay? Eugenio Derbez, we've talked about him. You guys know the tea about it, that he came out saying that her acting and her everything was indefensible, you know, this and that, and it was horrible, and they made all this type of fun of her. Well, listen, he even apologized to Selena Gomez, right? But now I'm seeing some creators trying to make viral videos out of her accent in Emilia Perez, okay? No.
I did get to go back to my roots. I was fluent in Spanish until I got my first job, which then led me to speaking mainly English speaking parts. I thought it would be such an exciting thing for me, for my fans, for my family. This is definitely not the last thing I want to do in Spanish. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm very proud of what all Latinas have contributed. I've met so many of them, and it's especially special being with Carla and Adriana and Zoe, because we need more of our representation, and to know that all of us are leading this is a really great feeling.
Do you still speak Spanish?
Not fluently, because I got my first job at 7 and I immediately was, saying everything in English. So, but to reconnect to that has always been really important to me. I released a whole album in Spanish, and, having the opportunity to do this was really special for me. So I love getting in touch with that side.
Was it difficult?
No, it was really
not to act and
no, it was really comfortable. Yeah, it felt really comfortable for me.
No, she does not have a perfect Spanish, okay? But she speaks Spanish. Just because you have an accent does not mean you do not speak the language, okay? Now, one thing that I will say is a lot of these creators that are doing this are actually Spanish-speaking creators as well. Imagine if English is not your first language and you get made fun of because of your accent. Having an accent means you know multiple languages. That's a very, very amazing treasure to have, okay? And I think that it is disgusting what is going on, especially Latinos turning on Selena Gomez, okay? Listen, I speak 4 languages fluently, right? My first languages, I learned 2 languages at the same time, English and Spanish. Those were my 2 languages, right? And I think that it is such an honor to be able to speak different languages. Now, my English is a lot stronger than my Spanish, and my Spanish sometimes I do have a very strong Colombian accent, but there's like an American in there, right? Like when I speak Spanish, you could tell that I'm from here. Like you can definitely tell that I'm not, like I guess born and raised in Colombia. But when I saw this backlash with Emilia Perez and Selena Gomez specifically, I was like, I'm a fluent Spanish speaker and I understood what Selena Gomez said. And I was like, she never said that she was born and raised in Mexico in the movie, right? I mean, it's obvious she's an English speaker because she speaks English throughout the movie as well. As she goes back and forth. So I'm just like, girl, what in the damn craziness is this? If 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is motherfucking 10, what the fuck is this? Do you know what I mean? We have to stop thinking that we are allowed. And I'm going to repeat this. I said we have to stop thinking that we are allowed to just come out here and be flat out racist, flat out making fun of people's accents.
I'm going to diminish myself a little bit here. This has nothing to do with the film. I think I am honored to be a part of it. I'm not as happy with what I feel like I could have done in Spanish, but it's more overall. I hope that it doesn't hinder my performance, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Perhaps I could have had more time with it, but I was full throttle, and I wanted to be a part of this so badly. So it was a challenge for me for sure. To be honest, I wish I had a bit more time to have studied. I didn't expect to get the part, to be honest. So I'm really grateful that we were able to kind of mold Jesse into a Latinx community that's kind of where I'm in the middle of, where I know some Spanish, I can understand it. It's hard for me to get it right when I speak it, but I do my best.
So, ¿cómo fue trabajar con estas dos estrellas como Carla y Zoe?
They are honestly the most incredible people. They have the best heart. And Carla, she's so strong and she's fierce and bold. And I love that. And Zoe's such a mama and like very sweet. And I just adore her.
¿Cómo fue para ti hacerlo todo en español por primera vez? ¿Fue un reto, un challenge?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I wish I had more time to have actually, spent on it. But it was honestly really beautiful, and I'm very proud.
Knowing multiple languages is a blessing. Grant you, whatever you think about Selena Gomez, that's fine, girl, okay? But the awards, the nominations, the standing ovations, the critics that loved it, girl, that speaks more volumes than you and your ignorant ass. Okay? So next time you want to go ahead and make fun of somebody's accent, think about your grandmother. Think about the people that maybe are not fluent in a certain language and get made fun of. Now listen, I, growing up, would get made fun of. Like I told you guys before, I speak perfect Spanish, but there's an accent there. And I remember in Colombia, like getting made fun of by cousins and stuff. Like, el gringo, the American. But let me tell you something. I now know as an adult that is a form of racism. That is a form of horrible disrespect. Do you know what I mean? And I would just hate to think that, imagine a Spanish speaker would do an English role and get made fun of, like Selena Gomez has. Make it make sense to me. Her awards, her recognition, her Oscar buzz, her nominations, her standing ovations say otherwise. So I just feel like people are going to hate on Selena Gomez just to hate. But at the end of the day, girl, she stays winning, okay? She stays winning. And that is something that eats every single person up. And that's a damn shame, honey, because instead of blocking, of going ahead and making fun of other people's blessings, you are blocking your blessings, girl, because darkness attracts darkness, honey. There's no light going to be lighting in your life, girl, okay? Because if you are just over here spreading hate, that's exactly what you're going to get. And you know what, girl? You're going to get a standing ovation as well for the hate that you are receiving, because you are a nasty motherfucker who has no actual respect and who is so incredibly disrespectful to people who are out here doing the best that they could. So, girl, anyways, what do we think? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.